I can't believe it's already week 18. And another thing that I cannot believe is that both these teams are sitting at 14-2, and one of them is going to have to go on the road in the playoffs and play as a number 5 seed. When you're 14-2, you thinking you're running away with the conference, you're running away with the division. You would have had it wrapped up by week 10, and you could have been resting your starters by now. But that's not at all the case for this year. This year it's coming down to the wire. The number 1 seed's on the line, the division's on the line, and going on the road in the playoffs is on the line. So this is a big game. It's one of the biggest games in Lions history. Other than the playoffs last year, I'd say this is probably the biggest game in recent history. And this Vikings team, I'll give it to you. I've had you guys finishing last in the division this year, but you guys are somehow sitting at 14-2, and you guys are talking all that crazy talk. You're going to come into Ford Field and murk the Lions on Sunday night because our defense is banged up. That's not going to happen. That's the one thing I get frustrated over the most with the Minnesota Vikings fans, is they talk crazy. Yes, you guys have won football games. I'm not taking that away from you. But you guys have not won a Super Bowl either, and you guys are sitting here acting like you got so much more Super Bowls than the Detroit Lions. You guys have won nothing. You guys can continue to be the runner-up, but we're on the same level. So you guys act like you're so good when we're here. You guys act like you're like the top tier of the league. You act like you're the Chiefs. You act like you're the Patriots. You act like you are the cream of the crop. And that's what teams can't stand about the Minnesota Vikings fan base. I can't stand them. I sat in their section when they came to Detroit a couple years ago, and Marvin Jones had his 4-touchdown game, and they somehow still won that game because we couldn't stop anybody when Matt Patricia was our head coach. Just a dumpster fire at the time. But hey, we've owned them the last couple of years. Now it's time to bring it on to Sunday Night Football, 8 o'clock for everything on the line. What's going to happen? Who am I looking forward to break out on offense this week? It's going to be a lot of Jahmyr Gibbs and Craig Reynolds. That's honestly how I feel. You got to pound the rock. We got to establish the run. And Minnesota's got a stout defense, but we got to get our offense running. And this is the thing with this Detroit Lions team right now, with our defense so banged up. We got to score at least 35 plus every week to have a chance. That's how I'm honestly feeling right now. Until our defense has proven us otherwise against these good teams, exclude the Bears games because the Bears are a complete train wreck right now. But these teams against the Packers and the Bills and the 49ers the last few weeks, man, they were able to run the ball, or not run the ball on us, but they were able to move the ball at their own will. And if Minnesota's able to do that, it's going to be a shootout. We got to get some pressure on Sam Darnold. The defensive line needs to step up, and that's where we're the most banged up right now. But where has Levi Onwuzurike been? Where has Josh Pascal been? Where has Zadarius Smith been? Where has Pat O'Connor been? This is the week you guys need to step up and get pressure on Sam Darnold, because when you can rattle Sam Darnold a little bit, that's when he starts getting a little shaky with the throws to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. But it all starts, if we can contain the run against Aaron Jones, shut him down a little bit, I'm feeling very confident in this game. Because if you watched last week, in my opinion, all Minnesota can do is throw the football, and they do it exceptionally well. So don't sit here and act like I'm talking crap about you guys only throwing the football. If I had Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, I would sit back 50 times a game and just chuck it to them. That's what Sam Darnold does, and that's why Sam Darnold's looking so good. But this Detroit Lions team, this is where I'm at right now. You went undefeated on the road, 8-0 on the road this year, and you already lost 2 at home. There's no way you're letting a division opponent come in here and beat you, and you guys lose 3 times at home in the same season. That's not happening under Dan Campbell, and that's not happening under this team. But if it were to happen, am I going to be mad? No, because we went undefeated on the road, and I'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime. But I'm really feeling good about this Detroit Lions team. I really feel like the city's going to be behind their back. It's going to be a playoff atmosphere, and I'm just ready. It's Sunday Night Football. It's for the NFC North. It's for the 1 seed. It's really coming down to the wire here, and it's very, very exciting. Jared Goff has to protect the football, no turnovers this week. And like I said, their defense is stout. They got Josh Metellus back there, who went to U of M. He's been a dog for them. Blake Cashman, the linebacker, he missed the first game. He's been a dog at linebacker for them. And then they got Gradard, and they got some players on that defensive line that we got to watch out for. Minnesota's a good football team, and it's going to be a hell of a football game. But the keys to the game: run the rock, stop Aaron Jones, let Sam Darnold sit back there in the pocket, get some pressure on Sam Darnold, and let him start seeing ghosts. There we go for Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch to get their turnovers, and hopefully Kirby Joseph gets double-digit turnovers, and he can win Defensive Player of the Year like I think he deserves to win it this year. What's the highest sack total? 14 points. I think 9 interceptions is way more impressive than 14 sacks. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But right now, we've owned the Minnesota Vikings. They're 1-4 against us in the last couple of years. we should be 4-0 against, or 5-0 against them. That's how I'm honestly feeling about it. But right now, we have a chance to sweep the division. That's something I've been wanting to do ever since Dan Campbell's been here. Now that then we can just talk all offseason how we own the Packers, we own the Vikings, and we own the Chicago Bears, and we own this NFC North. That's how I'm feeling. It's Sunday Night Football. I'm thinking this Lions team's going to win about 42-31, 42-35. It's going to come down to the wire. It's going to be a fun football game, and we're going to be celebrating on Sunday Night Football, baby. Let's go. One Pride, signing out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.